Alrighty, I'm going to take a look now at another shop right fast. That's Lee Wynn Mullins shop. Let me get back to it. The Drunken Firefly. Did I print that already? Maybe. I'm sorry, I'm looking at three things at one time. I don't think I've done this one before. I did somebody else's that had Lazy Susans, but I don't think it was yours. So I'm looking around just a little bit. I'm guessing you must have just recently posted the chalkboard signs. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm also noticing you've got free shipping on everything. Now, I know Etsy's pushing that, y'all, but I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't always work out great for everybody because these things do cost money to ship. And if you have customers that are willing to buy this, they're willing to pay the shipping on it on Etsy. For the most part, I have never had a problem with a customer that didn't, had an issue and wouldn't even buy it because of the shipping. I have had people that it seemed like when I added the cost of shipping in, my sales went down because my price was all of a sudden higher than everybody else's when they didn't have shipping added in. So if you're selling like items and they show up in the search next to somebody else's that is selling it at a cheaper price and then charging a fair shipping fee, even if your price and theirs ends up being the exact same total, they'll get the sale before you sometimes because the main price is cheaper looking. It depends on the customer. There's some customers that automatically look for free shipping. But in my look, I have never had that help me get sales. If I split the difference of it and add part of it to the sales price and part of it as a lower shipping fee, that seemed to do better. Or if I just left it like I used to have it. But I'm shipping jewelry. Heavier priced item, heavier items, it's going to cost you $10 or $15 to ship it. So you got to have that. You're paying for it somehow. Most customers know they're paying for it one way or another. So you have to kind of check your competition and make sure your prices are in line with theirs, because if not, then that free shipping thing may hurt you. So just keep that in mind when you decide to do that, to make sure and check that your prices are not way above your competition. So that's one thing, your pictures look good. You got your shop announcement. You got a nice banner. I need to rework mine. I'm going to look here and look at some of your titles. Now, what I am noticing right now with your titles, that if you were to check your title grade for letter grade right now, it's low, simply because you have so many punctuations in there. You have all those dashes in between. That automatically gives you a lower grade. And even when the low letter grades go away, it's automatically going to make your title have a notice pop up that it looks like it was made by a machine or made for a computer, because it's not sentences, it's just keyword stuffed, basically, with too much competition. You can easily take this title, though, and fix that problem. Now, the wording that you've used, rustic farmhouse chalkboard, keepsake floral chalkboard, rustic wedding decor, farmhouse, unique Valentine gift for her. I wouldn't put gift for her in my title because it's kind of a waste of space. Put it in a tag, but don't put it in a title. Those kind of gift for hers or gift for him, they go in a tag space. They're pointless to put in the title, honestly. You're going to still get pulled up in those searches, but there's much better wording you could use that space for. So I just don't put them in there. You can change this so that it would get a better grade and be more optimized, because that's one of the things that the search is looking for is it keyword stuff. So to optimize this listing better, to get better search results, you're going to need to fix that because it is going to start penalizing if it hasn't already. So you can put rustic chalkboard farmhouse decor, comma, rustic wedding keepsake, let's see, I'm trying to think, rustic farmhouse chalkboard. I would even put kitchen decor, because this is something somebody might would hang up in their kitchen to put as a note board. Or rustic farmhouse decor, floral chalkboard, floral kitchen chalkboard, or floral kitchen chalkboard, or chalk note board. That way, yeah, no dashes. I would not use, you're using too many dashes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dashes in there. And 5 dashes is too many. That's considered too much punctuation. I do no more than 3 punctuation marks. I say a comma and a space simply because that's what the Etsy people said in their video. Okay, comma and a space. I don't know that it makes that much difference, other than it makes it read more like a sentence phrase with the commas. That's where that comes in, more so than the dash does. But you don't need more than 3 of anything, because that's when you get that ding against you, is when you have more than 3. It rings up, you got too much punctuation, and it doesn't look like it's made for a human. So you can use the same wording and switch it around. You know, rustic farmhouse kitchen chalk or kitchen note, rustic farmhouse kitchen note chalkboard, comma, rustic wedding floral chalkboard keepsake, comma. Unique Valentine gift, yeah, I wouldn't use. Gift for her, I wouldn't use, but I would use floral farmhouse decor, or floral farmhouse wall decor. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. I let my dog out and I kind of forgot about him. I need to make sure he's all right. Daddy's getting it. I don't know, baby. He's all right. He was just standing at the door. He's blind, and I let him out, and he just wandered back, but he wasn't coming in. So that's what I would do for this one, because that would give you, unique Valentine gift. You're not going to want that in there all year round. You're going to have to take it out, and then you're going to, here you are, going to have to change your title, put something in to fill it space, and then you're going to need to renew the listing again. So you don't want to do that. Anything like that, anything on here can be, anything at all on Etsy can be a Valentine gift. So that's not something you want to put in there. If you're going to put that in there, that's a tag. Valentine gift for her, or something like that. So I would go more with full rustic farmhouse wall decor. That gets you into farmhouse decor search, rustic decor, wall decor. That's in one phrase. You hit like 3 to 4 searches. When you put rustic you wouldn't even need to put rustic in that one. It'd be farmhouse, floral farmhouse wall decor. The first one, yeah, if you put rustic farmhouse note, kitchen note, chalkboard, that gets you in rustic farmhouse chalkboard. It gets you in farmhouse chalkboard, farmhouse kitchen note board. It gets you in like 4 searches there. And then the rustic wedding rustic wedding chalkboard, that's another search. And then floral farmhouse floral wall decor, you know, you end up within like 10 searches versus what you have now for that. Let me look at another one. Okay, the picture frame ones, same thing. You've got picture frame. Yep, it's a picture frame. Hand painted whimsical photo frame. That's the first thing you would need. I wouldn't put Mother's Day. I wouldn't necessarily put new parent gift. If you were going to put that in there or something like that, you would put it for baby shower gift. I would put this again. Let me look at the pictures and see. Okay, those are all basically going towards something else. I would put it in a whimsical hand-painted photo frame, comma, Love Grows Here 5x7 picture frame. Because see, you've got that Love Grows Here dash. You know, again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces in there. You know, 5 punctuations. You don't need that many punctuations. We're going for 3. So, you know, whimsical hand-painted photo frame, comma, Love Grows Here 5x7 picture frame, comma, custom photo wall decor for another. You want to use as many good keywords as you can, but you make it into those 3 phrases. I'll look at a couple more here, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to look at the necklace holder and then one Lazy Susan. The necklace holder, you've got necklace holder, wall art, jewelry display, hair bow holder, mermaid decor, coastal home decor, gift for her, wall hanger. Okay, next, you don't need wall hanger or gift for her. You're going to take that out. That does away with two punctuation spaces right there just by taking those out, because again, gift for her is going to go in the bottom. Wall hanger is going to pull up a gamillion things for that. Mermaid, painted mermaid, wall art jewelry display. Mermaid hair bow holder. Beach house decor. That I would search between coastal home and beach house, but I think beach house pulls up higher searches from what I can remember. Yes, keep it at 3. If you put in 4 may do okay. You might want to check that before the letter grade goes away to make sure, but I think 3 was the limit from what I remember and what I remember for the video that they had. 3 punctuation was about the limit. But you can fit a whole lot of keywords in 3 phrases and make it so you get shown in about 10 different searches that way. You just take the keywords that you know are good and you just form them into a readable sentence. You know, just like I put there, you know, mermaid, wall art necklace or jewelry holder display, you know, something like that. You make it so that's one phrase. Or and mermaid hair bow wall hanger, or you know, my mind's losing it, but you know, just so that it's good phrases, and 3 usually works, because you can put other keywords that don't fit in there down in the tags, but you also are going to need to put the ones that do fit down in the tags. Yes, anything if it's in the title and the tags and the description, you will show up closer to the front of the searches, hands down. I've had people say, oh no, it all needs to be separate, but I have tested it. If it is in all 3, you tend to show up closer to the front of the searches. And if it's not in the title, you don't show up as close to the front of the search. So you put your best searches you want to get in that title. And then you put the other ones that you think you want to hit too, but they're not as important to you, or they're smaller searches, in just the tags. Because they'll pull you in it just from the tag. But if you want to get in a really big, good search, it needs to be in both places. Or you're not going to show up as well in those searches. I'm going to look at the Lazy Susan now. That is so pretty. Wow. That took some time. Okay. I can't remember when I researched and see, that's why it's important to go on Etsy Rank and check these things. You know, when you make this into a longer search phrase, it's a long tail keyword, and it's not going to pull as good of results to tell you what the searches you may get are. But if you pull the smaller sections out, they tell you what kind of views you may get. So when you put them, you know, this section that gets 50 and this section that gets 50 into one, that's 100 potential searches. Wood burned and painted. Okay. So if this is wood burning and hand painting, you need to have both of those covered in the title. Okay. I might have to research these a little bit more, because I was thinking that there was a keyword phrase for Lazy Susan art or something that pulled good. I searched this for the other shop, and I can't remember. Again, gift from mom, probably not, but hand painted wooden Lazy Susan kitchen decor. Housewarming wedding shower gift. This would also could fall under for beach decor, beach house decor, or beach house kitchen decor. You've got a lot of this down here. And if you've searched them and you know which ones pull high, then those are the ones you want to put in that title. I'm really probably going to have to go back and pull, like this one here. I think that's wood burning. You're definitely, you want to put that in that title, that it's wood burning art. In the title, because that's something people search for, is that wood burned art. And I would put fruit Fruits of the Spirit, Lazy Susan turntable art. Custom wooden Lazy Susan might be good. Lazy Susan art decor for the kitchen. I'm sorry, my brain's not thinking, but I researched this before, and I know there's a lot of good ones, and I'm going to have to go back and pull it. And there is a video somewhere on that other shop where I did for her and researched them all out, and it actually has the wording in there. I know it's one of the older videos. Yeah, beach kitchen decor, you know, this beach house kitchen decor. I don't know that coastal decor is good as beach house kitchen decor would be. How do I look for the best keywords? E-rank. And I have a lot of videos on how to use E-rank, but you go in there and you put what you think you want to use on E-rank, and then you search it and you see what it pulls up. And I'm gonna sign in there and pull up one for you. You go to the Keyword Explorer tool here, and then you're going to put one in. And let me look here. I'm going to put beach kitchen decor, for example, and let's see what that pulls up. Now I'm looking at the paid version of eRank, but they have this, I think this tool is available on both. Okay, so you have used beach kitchen decor. It's low searches. There's a lot of listings that use it. It's a long tail graph with a higher conversion, but it is a low engagement wording. Okay, so not really the best one to use because it's low views and low engagement. So you're going to put I'm going to put beach house kitchen decor, and I'm going to pull it up and see what it shows. It has medium engagement. So it has 4,011 listings. It has medium engagement and high conversion. So it has a higher engagement than the other, okay? Beach decor and see, this pulls you down in here, and it shows you more wording that you could use down here. Beach decor, it tells you how many searches, competition, very high. Beach wall decor, and this is telling you if it's a long tail keyword or not. Beach house decor is a long tail keyword, good searches, competition, very high engagement. Beach theme decor, low, not as good a search. Competition is lower, but engagement's high. So, you know, if you put beach house, beach theme house decor, it will get you seen in beach house decor and beach theme decor, and you would have the combination of views from the 400 to 500 searches and the 300 searches. So you would have 5, 6, 7, about 800 searches a month at potential views. Okay, if you combine that and put beach theme house decor, you see how I'm working that now? That gives you a longer tail keyword. That's what you're looking for, is the high. Some people say go with the low, but here's the thing: if it's low competition, there's not as many sellers there, but there may not be as many customers there either, because customers tend to not be searching it as much. The ones that show high engagement are the things that customers are searching more. So if it's very high engagement, then that's something more customers are probably potentially searching for. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to try this one here. And see, and the other tool, I'll show you in just a second here, that you use is the one that's the keyword compare, and you could put 4 4 different keywords in at one time that you're thinking of using and compare them all at one time and then pick out which ones are the best. Rustic farmhouse chalkboard is very low, okay? So it's a high conversion long tail keyword, but it's very low engagement, which chalkboard is high, chalkboard, magnetics high. It tells you what down here are high, but none of those go with what you have exactly. But rustic farmhouse decor is very high. Some of these things I've done it so much I just automatically know, so I get ahead of myself. Rustic farmhouse decor is not as quite as long a tail of a keyword, but it has a lot of searches. It is high competition, but it has very high engagement. So when you look down here, you're going to find, you know, 26,000 searches, 50,000 competition, but very high. And then it gives you a whole list of things down here. Rustic farmhouse decor, bedroom decor, wall decor. It gives you rustic wooden tray. It tells you all of the rest of those, okay? And then when you go over here to the keyword compare tool, and you put in here a few other things, we're going to put painted lazy Susan in here. I'm also going to look at it as this, a wooden turntable. And this is going to tell you what wording is working the best for you. What you're using is which is the better wording. Yeah, wrong one. Coastal decor serving tray. Yeah, I doubt that pulls much of anything, but I'm going to check it. And then you hit compare, and it's going to compare all 4. And when you pull up the results, then you can go, okay, this works, this don't, this don't. And you pick out what you want, and then you can add some different ones in there, and you pick out the ones that pull the best searches and best engaging. It's it is life-changing information. It means you have to do more work. My computer's running slow, but okay, here we go. So now I have pulled all of these. So these are all low things. We have no little graph going on here because they're all so low. Okay, so painted lazy Susan is the only thing that's even showing in searches, and it's only 40 something, 10 to 50. Very low competition, low engagement. Wood turntable, more competition, medium engagement, so it's actually better. Beach house decor has more competition but low engagement. So all of these, yes, that's probably why you do not have any very many views. So I'm going to change this a little bit here. I'm going to put this and put this to change this a little bit. Check a few more things. Yeah, I mean, you're using things that are not pulling you in high search. So you've got to think outside the box. Yes, it's a lazy Susan, and some people may search lazy Susan, and then again, some people, younger people especially, may have never heard of a lazy Susan. Don't even know what it is. I do, because I remember my grandma having one and I had one, but a lot of people have never heard of it. So here's what I'm looking at now when I'm checking Lazy Susan. Lazy Susan has higher competition. The search is not known because it's something that's newer being sold, but it has really high engagement. And it also pulls, when you come over here and look under average views, it has 1,243. So when I put custom painted Lazy Susan, that shows 82 searches and it's low engagement. Kitchen table decor has high competition, but it's very low. Wooden Lazy Susan doesn't even show us anything on there. So I'm going to go back and look at painted Lazy Susan. I'm going to take off the custom part. I'm going to put off I'm going to put wood burning art in here too. You were fix on that one, won't you? Thank you. Oops. Trying to make a mess. My husband's bringing me supper. Okay. So if I pull up, painted Lazy Susan has a little more searches, low engagement. It has 58 average views. Wood burning art has high searches, 8,500 competition, but it has low engagement. But if you use painted Lazy Susan, you would get the views the 1,243 potential views from Lazy Susan along and the 58 potential views from painted Lazy Susan, which would equal you to around 1,300 views of potential views a month. Wood burning art would also add another 44 to that. So I'm going to check one else thing. I know it probably is not going to pull up much. And see if you can do these things and say, for example, since you are painting these, yeah, that doesn't pull much. So since you hand paint these, let's say you can personalize them with the family name on it. And you can put personalized Lazy Susan in there, because everybody likes something personalized. Personalized is a very high search. Personalized kitchen decor is a high search. Yes, if you've got painted Lazy Susan, it counts as both, and you get the views from both. It will pull you in both searches. So personalized Lazy Susan has less competition, not many people doing it, so that could be your niche. And it has medium engagement, and it has another potential of 127 views. People like personalized stuff. So if you put personalized kitchen decor, since this is going to be used, basically it's usable, and it's also pretty on your kitchen table. Okay, so it's a decoration. And if you can put on there the tarts and put some of your other fancy decorations on there and put my name on there also, so it's personalized, that throws you in another search. And it's something that people are looking for with personalized stuff to give as a wedding gift. And personalized kitchen decor, pulls another 104 potential searches a month. And that's what you're trying to do, is get as many searches as you want. So just if you use these things right here, you have 12, 13, 14, 1,530 potential searches a month from just that wording right there. And then you've also got all this other good wording. So if you used the phrase say, hand painted, personalized, Lazy Susan kitchen decor, that uses all of the wording right there, and that gets you all of that potential search in one phrase, and then you still got 3 more to use, if that's making sense to you. So you can pull it up and get a potential of probably 2,000 views in a month just by rewording this title some. And for every Lazy Susan you have, you would do that and have it at least partially the same, and then based on whatever the theme for the Lazy Susan is. Oh my Lord, my child. But I'm gonna get off and go eat my supper because it's 9:30. So hopefully that's helped you, and it kind of also shows you how to use Etsy Rank to search these things. But that's what you want to do, and it's something that what you're selling is kind of a unique thing. There's not as many people searching it, so you're not going to get as high competition, and your results are not going to show as high as what mine will for the wording I use, because there's not as many people using it. But if you think outside the box and pull in some of those things, like you can personalize it and offer them as an extra $10 to put their name on it, it's more money involved, and it's more searches and more potential for somebody to buy that for somebody for a wedding gift, that kind of thing. So what I recommend is you look and see if you have competition that's selling this, what they're doing. If any of them are getting really a lot of sales, look at the wording that they are using and write down what you see that they're using that you think might be something good for you to use, and then come back to this tool and compare the keywords and search them. And then you go with the best that you have. And if they won't all fit in one title, well, guess what? You can make 2 titles for it. And I know these things are all different and unique, but you can duplicate this one, so you can offer more than one, if it's something you can duplicate. And put, and you just have it listed that no 2 are exactly alike, but we can make you one as close as possible. This one here, you can offer as a personalized option for an extra $10 or $15. You can go back and you can put tarts under here, or put their name, tarts Beach Cottage under here, or something like that, and that's another potential thing to get a sale for this item. On any of these, that's an extra feature that's gonna, because everybody wants personalized, so that's something else you can offer with it to help get you seen in a lot more searches and get you more views. I mean, this thing right here is something, you know, heck, if you get seen in the right place, a restaurant might want to order them to put on their tables. Any of these, if you can remake it and duplicate it so that it's close, don't put that there's just one. Sometimes putting that there's just one is not helping you sell it. It's hindering the sale because they might want more than one. You never know. Some restaurant might come along and see something like this and say, I want to put these in the center of our table in our seafood restaurant, and we want to see if we can buy, you know, 50 from her. And they may come in and say, what kind of deal would you give us to do 50? Well, heck, if you could come down on the price just a little bit and sell 50 of them, some restaurant might come in and buy it. I mean, I've sold a $5,000 order of dang bookmarks to a company, which I thought was crazy, but I had somebody pay me $5,000 to make some copper bookmarks. They gave away at a thing. I've had a restaurant contact me wanting me to make those silverware napkin rings for the restaurant. And it was going to be quite a bit of money to make them. And they ended up not getting them, but they still really wanted them. And she said they may come back and after they see how the restaurant's doing and still order them. But, you know, you never know about something like that. And, you know, and something like this, you know, if you can personalize it a little bit and, you know, put names on it. And, I mean, you could honestly take this picture and Photoshop it and with a photo program and add, you know, Tart's Kitchen on here or something on one of them without having to make another one. You could do that to show what it would look like personalized. But that's just a whole other avenue that you're not certain you're not reaching now. I mean, that's something you could put here, under here. On a lot of these, you could take this picture and Photoshop it and add it, and you could change the color and stuff and just say, you know, put Tart's Kitchen or Tart's Galley or, you know, whatever you want to put on here. That's shows how it can be personalized. You add a little drop down here and personalize for an extra $10 or $15 or 20 or whatever. You know, I'd probably say 10 or 15 depending on how much work involved it was. But and they can order it either way. And if it's you can duplicate it, you can make, there's 10 available because you can make more, and you put out a time frame of how long it will take you to make it. I'm gonna get off now and eat my supper before it gets cold, but you know, and I'll save this video and put it up on YouTube too, so you can find it easier and go back and look over this. But y'all have a good night.